The holidays are just around the corner, and you know what that means. Leftovers for days. Extra ingredients that you've gotten that you won't use any other time of year. Leftover dessert that just doesn't appeal to you after a couple days. The Environmental Protective Agency, the EPA, estimates that Americans throw away 38 million pounds of food a year. 95% of food that is thrown away isn't properly used as compost, but instead winds up in public landfills or combustion facilities. We often find that our eyes are bigger than our stomachs once the holiday meals are over. Every holiday season in my house, my family alone would make at least 6 pies to be enjoyed. 6. The pumpkin one was always the last to be eaten, and we end up scraping out the last bits of lemon meringue into the trash when my mom wasn't looking every year. We create and waste so much food and money during these exciting times, but we don't have to. For those with a sweet tooth, a great way to mix it up and actually enjoy those dessert leftovers is to create your own personalized ice cream. Growing up, one thing that always made me feel better was a delicious Cold Stone ice cream. However, one thing that has never made me feel better is the price tag attached. Living in a household of 9 people, I rarely got to go out for treats. We were stuck with boring, giant, gallon-sized vanilla ice cream that would sit in our freezer for months after being plunked on apple and pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Luckily, a few years ago, my sister took a part-time job at Cold Stones. She bettered our lives when she brought home the secret to a delicious ice cream any day. This simple process is easy and far cheaper to make than going out, and it uses up leftovers you might have otherwise thrown out. I hope this trip will brighten and benefit your life as it has mine. So in order to make Cold Stone style ice cream, you're going to need a few things. You'll need 2 large spoons, a cutting board, a knife, ingredients of your choice, a base ice cream, and a bowl. So for any kinds of toppings, I would recommend chocolate or nuts, candy, favorite cereals, jams. If you want fruit, be sure to use fresh fruit because it just blends more with the ice cream and you really get more flavor out of it. Any syrups or like peanut butter, that works too. So the possibilities really are endless. One of my favorite options is to make your own Rocky Road. I usually like to add some Nutella in addition to nuts and kind of any candy I find around the house. So this is just a great way to get rid of things that you're never going to eat otherwise. Today I really want some fruity ice cream. So I've scrunched up the ingredients from around my kitchen. I have some bananas, some strawberries, Fruity Pebbles ice cream, and some French vanilla ice cream that we got the last time we wanted some of your floats. So here's how you get started. Take the amount of ice cream that you want out. One thing that's also good to do if you have time is to freeze your cutting board overnight. That really helps just keep the ice cream cool while you're mixing it around with things. So this is how much ice cream I want. I haven't had lunch yet, and this looks really good. So you're going to want to create a nest for you to put the ingredients in. So I've created my nest, and first you're going to add the fruit. So just add as much as you want. I really like banana. And I'll probably end up adding a little bit more strawberry too. So now you just mix it all together. Really get it in there, and then what you're going to want to do is just kind of chop like crazy so that you get these fruits down to a smaller size. Very nice. And now you're going to just really mix it in. It's a messy process, but it's worth it in the end. So now I have all of my fruit mixed in, and I want to add, not happening again, I want to add my Fruity Pebbles. So I don't really like to smash my Fruity Pebbles. I know some people like to kind of smush them, but I like to mix it in. And now put it in your bowl, and it's ready to be eaten. Trash is a tricky subject. So often we just want to get rid of the things that we don't want to have it around anymore, but we don't think about how it can be repurposed. We think of it as a boring and annoying task, but in reality it doesn't have to be. I hope that seeing how everyday items and leftovers you can find around the kitchen can sweeten your life has encouraged you to look at the broader picture of how this can be done. We should get adventurous in order to better utilize what we have. If you do this, you'll find it's not as difficult as you might think to cut back on expenses and take the time to enjoy what we already have.